Yo. Hey, what's up, troll? Yeah, what's up with you? We just playing a little Dread Out 2. Yeah, I'm almost done with the game. I actually haven't finished it on Switch. So, we're gonna try to see if we can finish it today for y'all on here. As long as the camera on the phones keep working. You know, we always encountering some new bugs with this game. Yeah? You know, I'm telling people, man, that Switch 2, man, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna be doing for this year, bro. But as of right now, Nintendo has shown me absolutely nothing, bro. I mean, I think they started off a good launch, though. I think Nintendo had a nice launch period around 2025, but we're gonna have to wait to see what we're gonna get in 2026. Because as of right now, it doesn't seem like very much of anything. So, I guess we could take that as an opportunity to get through our backlogs. I still have quite a few games, but nothing too crazy. Yep, and I'm playing the PS4 version. I would have made it far on the PS5 one. Yo. Hey, what's up, Blue? What's up, Blue Jay? Yeah, and they're gonna have a sequel to this game coming out too. And look at all that. Let's see, so this door. Really? It doesn't surprise me. I mean, a lot of those people are. You could play it on PC, Grammy. It is on there. No, but I'm playing it on console, PS5. I mean, PS4 version on the PS5. Yeah. It's a pretty solid game. Yeah, it's a pretty solid game for the most part. It just does have a few issues, though. Yeah. I think you can get it on Steam. I think it's on sale right now, actually, for like $10. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't really follow a lot of those type of dudes just because, you know, they obviously be doing some nefarious stuff. A lot of those people, man, especially in those type of positions. Oh, yeah. A lot of those people ain't right. Oh, snap. Oh, hold on. At least the camera works a little bit better here. Yeah, there's always something going on. You know, I try not to pay too much attention to those things. It's always something every other week with these people. You know? Oh, it's like one of the puzzles. Oh, I think I know what I'm missing. Yeah, this game actually doesn't have too many puzzles, but when they do, some of them are pretty good. I like this puzzle in particular. I've already done it on Switch, so it's not a bad one. You just want to get everything lined up. the wheel. Oh, I think I actually almost got it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I know. I did notice that too. Yeah. Well, we already know he's just a puppet for Hollywood. Like a lot of them are. Should be able to get it on the rotation. Oh yeah, is it? Is it really? Oh. Oh, seriously? Oh, okay. So things are gonna get rather interesting then. Wow, it started today. Oh, you know they're not happy about this. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of angry people. Well, I mean, hey, that is their fault. Yeah, it's been going up. Oh, really? Nice. That's good. Yeah, Pokemon Legends wasn't too bad, honestly. I like the flow of gameplay. Like, the concept was right. Yep, I know. It's funny because I actually nailed this puzzle really quickly in Switch version, but right now I'm struggling. Yo, hey, what's up? So I got this. I think I remember just turning this one and then eventually it just goes through. Let's see. Oh, right here. I think I went right here, see? Ah, but that's going this one direction though. Okay, so you know what I have to do? So I have to keep one the same and then commit to the other one. And then try to get the one to rotate. So it rotates in place. But it seems like this side is easier. Yep. Oh yeah, you know, there's gonna be a lot of salt. Well, they're not gonna have anything to defend anymore. So, alright, hold on, let me try this again. So let's start off with this. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, so they actually going up today. Damn. Yeah, well, you know what I can say. At least I got my PlayStations and my Xboxes. Oh yeah, definitely. Yo, what's up, Sega man? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm a huge Sega fan, man. I love Sega, man. If it wasn't for Sega Sammy buying out that company, man, I still think Sega would be doing some incredible things. I mean, they still kind of are, you know, but Sega Sammy, man, they ruined that company, man. You know, I wish other company bought them. It's a shame because Sega has like one of the most robust catalogs of games, man. I don't think people realize they need to do what SNK's doing with the Neo Geo games. That's what they need to do. At least do that for me, Sega. You know what I mean? That's what I at least want from them. I know they won't be able to do what they used to, but just make arcade archives of their games, man. Because Sega has so many arcade games that people don't even know about. I'm telling you, man. When it comes down to games, Sega is the king. I'm telling y'all, man. Even more than Nintendo. Yo, what's up, David? I'm telling you, man. I played so many Sega games growing up. I'm telling you, man. They pumped out way more games than even Nintendo and Sony together. We need to get some arcade archives from Sega for real. Instead of them just being put into Yakuza games. We need some Fighting Vipers 2, Mega Mix, man. I can only imagine if Sega did this. Maybe there might not be enough fans to buy it, but I know I would. I'd probably support a Sega Pass if they gave me access to all those games. I definitely would. Maybe not. I'll have to check out some more gameplay for sure. You know, the crazy thing is, I'm actually thinking about picking up Cold Violet. Yo, everybody be like, yo, what are you bashing? Yeah, oh crap. Yeah, see, he does this even on the Switch version too. This part is where I had mad issues with. Because once he grabs you, you can't even really get out. Yeah, this is like one of the worst parts. Oh yeah, I heard Sega's still... Oh my goodness. I heard Sega's still planning on bringing out some of their classics. We just haven't heard... Oh, what? It's okay. Yeah, this is like one section of the game that is ridiculous. I was having trouble on the Switch version of this part. It's so terrible, bro. Because like once he gets you, it's like it's so hard to get this guy off you. So I'm integrating my emulation into my Steam. Nice. Yeah, I can't, like I said, like the only few things, like I don't know, man. It's like they need to bring back some of the old. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, man. Because Sega, man, I'm telling you, man, people don't know. Sega has the heat, bro. Sega out of any company, man. And that's one thing, like I said, I know SNK is not what they used to be, but I do appreciate that they put out the arcade archives, at least, man. Even Namco's putting out the Ridge Races. I mean, we got to see this stuff, man. You know, I'm a huge fan of these classic games and stuff, and even though I own most of them, I'd still buy them if we get a modern release. You know? I mean, I'm just happy I got these games now, but... And hopefully we get another Mortal Kombat collection. Maybe with the 3D games, man. I'll buy that on a heartbeat. Oh, you got a Steam Deck for $315? That's a pretty good price. Yeah, that's a pretty good price for that. I still gotta get one of those, but I'm not in no rush, guys. I have so many things, I'm not in no rush. Why does that... I think honestly it's a Sony decision. I think Sony doesn't want to have a lot of their games, but let's not forget though, Sony never really made a lot of their own titles either. So a lot of the titles that they've had, like Final Fantasy X, you know, you got Square themselves putting these games, Kingdom Hearts, you know, you got Square really putting themselves out with those games. So a lot of those games weren't really PlayStation. But PlayStation definitely does have a better library, right, of stuff that they can put themselves on, like Killzone and all that, but they just want to keep it to a subscription service. They could have you put a disc in and get access to the game if they wanted. They just choose not to. They use the trophies as an excuse. Oh, well, we give it trophies. Okay, sell it digital and give people that have the physical copy the option of playing it. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I like good old game. I can't wait to access that on my new Xbox PC. That's actually what I'm excited for. They still got a lot of those classic games. I gotta be careful with the... Yeah, this monster is so freaking cheap in this game, man. It's crazy. Got him. Did I get him? Oh my goodness, bro. He is so freaking cheap, bro. Oh, did they? Did they really get sold? Yeah, me too, bro. I mean, I'm gonna get it too. I said these companies involved in consoles. Oh, let me look into this. He says, I had a hot take on your previous video where I said these companies being involved in consoles was a death knell to gaming. Would I agree? Yeah, I think, I mean, you know what it is though? Because you have to realize, right? back then it made sense, right? You know what I mean? There was no other ways to really play these games. So to answer that question, yes, I feel like as time went on, I think they thought that was helping growing the industry, but if in reality all they did was stagnate a lot of these franchises. That's why a lot of these games don't exist no more. You know what I mean? And they've become, a lot of the popular games have, if you notice, a lot of the popular games from back then have become niche. Like Final Fantasy, bro, I don't care what nobody says. Final Fantasy to me, was the arcades like this? Not really. People had their favorite arcade games, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think people was really bashing people like that. I think it started with Sega. As much as I love Sega, Sega's kind of started the console war stuff with Nintendo, and you know that's kind of how that played in. And then obviously people took it more seriously than that. But I think when PlayStation got involved, right, with PS1, that's when people's like, well, I don't need another console. Because that's what PlayStation was. PS1, a lot of people felt, well, I don't need a Saturn, I don't need a 64. And I think with that mindset during that time is what built this PlayStation elitism of, oh, I don't need a GameCube, I don't need an Xbox, or I don't need none of this because PlayStation 2 or PS1 has everything I need. But now when you fast forward to it, it's not like that anymore. It's not like that. Bro, I remember buying PlayStation just to play Dragon Ball games. I didn't buy, my cousin, he didn't buy no PS2 to play no freaking exclusive. He bought it for Dragon Ball Budokai. Because it just wasn't coming to Xbox. It did come to GameCube later on. But that's why my cousin bought the freaking PS2. Like if I asked my cousin, I'm like, why you buy the PS2? Oh, I bought it for Dragon Ball Budokai. Because that was the only place you could play the game at the time. You know what I mean? And he liked the Final Fantasy and all those other games that, you know, a lot of those games just weren't on other platforms. And they bought it for a DVD player, yeah. My cousin was a gamer, so I use him as an example. Yeah, my mom even bought one. My mom has never bought a game console in her life, but she bought a PS2. Yo, my mom don't even like, oh snap. Oh crap, hold on. My mom don't even like video games, and she bought a PS2. She literally bought a PS2. That would be the only game console she ever purchased. Oh damn, this guy's moving real fast. Yo, the speed, yo, this game is getting broken, bro. Like there was no reason for this man to be walking this fast, bro. Like, I get it. I'm about to beat the game, but damn, bro, for real? This is freaking broken. Don't tell me I gotta do that same segment. I'm gonna be pissed if I gotta deal with that broken segment with that monster. Like, that is so unfair, bro. Oh, you got one? Nice. How you been liking it? I might get Cold Violet. I don't know, it looks interesting enough. I just don't wish it wasn't $50 though. $50 for that? Yeah. Bro, I gotta do this part again. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh man. My opinion, honestly, Sega, I'm gonna keep it 100. Let me pause it real quick for you. My personal opinion, because I've contemplated thinking about should I get one. I've seen them all the time. They're always at Best Buy and stuff when I go in, right? Now, my whole thing, Sega, man, is the fact that I look at what can the Switch do, right? Yeah, I heard it's from the same people that did Quantum Era. What can the Switch 2 do that my Switch 1 ain't doing? Because I got 5 Switch 1s, right? But I got Metroid Prime 4. I don't really like it on the Switch 1. I really don't care. But Pokemon Legends, I got that. I look at, okay, what does Switch 2 offer me? It offers me Donkey Kong. It offers me Mario Kart. And then they got Kirby Air Riders, which is 2 racers, right? I look at it like, damn, it's not enough. And I know people say, well, we got third party. We got Sparking. We got Cyberpunk. We got Madden on it. But I've already got, like, let's say, right? I don't have all those, of course. But let's say you could play a lot of those games on the home console. Sparking plays better. Madden plays better. Nothing the Switch is doing to me is off. I mean, people told me Cyberpunk's a good. Listen, Cyberpunk, regardless, and I think it's good that it's on the cartridge. But come on, man, the game is old. You feel what I'm saying? Street Fighter 6, another example. Oh, get a Switch so you can play Street Fighter 6. Okay, I do that. It's the same exact experience. It's a PS4 game. There's nothing that entices me besides, I guess, the exclusives that they have, because that's all they really got. Mario Kart, Kirby, and freaking Donkey Kong. And to be honest with you, I just want to play the Donkey Kong. I don't really care about Mario Kart. I already got Metroid Prime on my Switch 1. I don't even think I feel like I need one. And Metroid Prime does look pretty good on Switch 1. I just don't like the game. The game kind of sucks, though, low-key. I don't feel like I need a Switch 2. The Switch 2 is just not doing enough. Now, people say, well, backwards compat, though, game. You got thousands of Switch 1 games, right, Sega? But guess what? I'll just play them on my Switch 1. You feel me? And then they tell me, oh, well, we got Tears of Kingdom. We got Breath of Wild. We got that, right? Okay, cool. But I already got that on Switch 1. I already got it. Oh, but it's $60. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying $20 for each Nintendo game that I got on Switch 1 and paying $10, $20 to play a better version on freaking Switch 2. If it was free, it might be a little bit better. If it was free, but it ain't free. Some of the games are still capped at 30. Not every single third-party game runs good on it. Some games are still capped the same way they were on Switch 1. It's like, bro, what are we doing? Oh my, he's doing that again? That's just my whole thing, Sega, man. It just... yeah, for real. At least for right now. Because, to be honest with you, Sega, right? Everything that... He said, I haven't heard of a system that has been 6 months referred to as not doing enough. Bruh, really? Alright. You know what? Nah. Because Dustin, he likes Switch. Dustin, you like Switch, right? Listen, I'm gonna explain something to you right now. Alright? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Okay? Because I'm saying that it ain't doing enough. You feel that the Switch is. My point is the Switch 2, I want to make this perfectly clear. The Switch 2 does nothing to make me want it. It does nothing. Game key cards, bro, you gotta pay for the GameCube emulation, which is straight trash. Okay, the freaking ecosystem, the Switch 2 eShop got no music. Okay, you gotta pay for lousy ass voice chat. Let's keep it a buck. Nah, let's keep it a buck. Fortnite Enhanced on Switch 2 looks no different than the PS4 version from what I've seen. Come on, bro. Can't even game share. Let's keep it a buck. But at the end, no, it's not. That is a problem that you have to deal with. Game key cards is not just my problem. It's your problem too. Come on, man. Listen, I like Nintendo, but let's not fanboy, bro. Dustin, I know you like Nintendo, so you always bring up these points. But the Switch 2, right, offers me literally nothing that I can't do already on my Switch 1 besides 3 games. That's it. That is it. For the $500 price tag, I'd rather... Yo, you know what? Check this. Let's check this. I'd rather get a damn Steam Deck. Okay? I don't... Forget the sales. A Steam Deck is far better. And I'm going to explain why. Oh, well, the Switch 2 runs Cyberpunk a little bit. Okay, all right. Give me. Whatever. Okay, but it still runs on Steam Deck, though. Right? Okay. Steam Deck. Free online. Steam Deck. Access to thousands and thousands of games that the Switch 2 don't even got. Okay? Come on, man. I'm not saying the Switch 2 is complete trash, but let's keep it a buck, though. There's not that many games. There's not that many things that make me want to go out there and get one. You feel me? The Steam Deck kills it. Bar none. Let me tell you something. You put Steam Decks in stores, Nintendo's gone. y'all like, damn, GameStop for real. Listen. If Steam Deck was at GameStop, if Steam Deck was at retail, bye-bye Switch 2. Bye-bye Switch 2. Switch 2 is only doing good because it's at retail. I guarantee if Valve was putting Steam Decks at GameStop, the Steam Deck would do better. I'm telling y'all, like, damn, GameStop for real. You gonna take that take? You gonna take that? Bro, I guarantee it. If they selling them Steam Decks for $319 on the website like they doing at GameStop, Steam Deck outselling your lousy ass Switch 2. People are like, damn, you go. Listen, I'm telling you, the only reason why the Steam Deck is not doing well because they're buying it through the website. But I'm telling you, if that product was in stores,
If that was at Walmart or whatever, people are choosing that Steam Deck, man. Do not lie to yourself. I would have had one too if it was already in the store. I'm telling you, man, the Switch 2 offers nothing, bro. It's a subpar experience. Everything that you do on Switch 2, I could do on my Switch 1, besides maybe 3 games. Okay, that's a give me. Okay. But like, for example, he says, well, 6 months. The 360 had more games, bro. And then on top of that, I'm gonna keep it 100. The Nintendo Switch 2, the games that are on it from Nintendo don't look that impressive to me. They don't show me the power. The Switch 2 don't show me the power. They talk about 120. They talk about 4K. They talk about we get 120 on the screen. But listen, what type of games are you running? Pokemon Legends? You ain't running no demand. I want to see Nintendo pushing the graphic envelope. They ain't done it. The only ones that have is third party, which still all play better elsewhere anyway. When the 360 came out, you had way better. You had Cameo, you got Perfect Dark, you had Gears of War releasing in this 2005 leading into next year, Lost Planet, King Kong, the sports games look far better than what they did on last gen. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Bro, it's not even a comparison. Not even a comparison. 360 had far better games. Far better games when that came out than what the lousy Switch 2 got. That's facts. That's facts. Now he's comparing it with the Switch 1. The Switch 1 what had? I think, what was it? Mario Kart? See, the only reason, I'm going to explain something, Dustin. Even though you're right, the Switch 1's launch wasn't that good either, in my personal opinion. I've actually complained about this a long time ago. You're right about that. But you gotta understand, a lot of those dudes didn't play on the Wii U. The reason why I wasn't impressed with the Switch 1 launch, because I played on Wii U, and the graphics in the games was the same. But let's not forget, if you came from playing on the 3DS, don't act like that weren't a huge improvement. A lot of them Nintendo dudes did not buy the Wii U. They didn't buy it. I bought one. I got 3 of them still. They didn't buy the Wii U. So you're saying, oh, the Switch 1 was worse. But think about it. They're going from 3DS to Switch. That is a huge difference. 3DS to Switch is a huge difference. A huge difference. Then you're telling the 3DS gamers you're getting better graphics on top of the fact that you can play it on the damn dock. You don't think that was going to be a success? But when you look at Switch 1 and Switch 2, the games barely even look any better. Because you got to remember, a lot of the Wii U owners, a lot of people didn't own the Wii U. I did. I owned the Wii U. Sorry about that. I'll let you. Nintendo has several projects in production that will show off its capabilities. Alright, bruh. I hope so, because only third parties doing it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, only third party. Because it ain't Nintendo, man. I feel like every game that Nintendo put out could have been on the Switch 1. Switch 2 came out prematurely. Because I'm telling you, man, the hype with the Switch 1 was obviously worth being hyped for, especially if you played on the 3DS. There was a huge improvement. Matter of fact, they even, you know what's crazy? Nah. You bash your Switch 1. No. We ain't gonna allow that. Check this. We gonna bar you up right now. Because you said the Switch 2 had a better launch. When the Switch 1 launched, they gave you free online for a whole year. Woo! Oh, let's go with the bars. Nah. Let's go. Let's go. You want to talk about Switch 1 was worse? When you bought the Switch 1, you had free online for a whole year. Let's go. Oh, you want to have this? Let's go, Dustin. Yeah. Get it right. Get it right now. Get it right. And all right. Let's look at the library. Right? With the Switch 1, they had Mario Kart 8. That'd be equivalent to what we got with World. It's the same crap. Oh, Nintendo playing y'all. They're doing the same stuff to y'all. Oh, hold up. Mario Kart 8, when they produced it on a Switch, is no different than Mario Kart World. Hold on. Right? Hold on. And then, well, I can't really count Tropical Freeze. Mario Odyssey came out that year too. That's no different than Donkey Kong, because it's made by the same people. Matter of fact, they even said that the Donkey Kong game was really a Mario game, and they put Donkey Kong in it. They doing the same thing. Switch 1 and Switch 2 did the same thing. Mario Kart, yo, thank you, Rob. Gamester with a W. Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World for Switch 2. Donkey Kong Bonanza on Switch 2, Mario Odyssey for Switch 1. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Oh man, he don't want to hear it now. He don't want to hear it. He want to put the Switch 1 down, but he don't want to hear that. He don't want to hear that. Talk about the Switch 1 launch was terrible. What? And you know what's great? Nah, let's keep it a buck. When Breath of... Yeah, nah, we got you. Now, Dustin, we got you. When Breath of Wild came out on the Switch 1, even though it was a Wii U game, and I have it on Wii U too, it came out as a Switch exclusive. Y'all ain't even get a Legend of Zelda. Y'all still banking your backs off the Switch 1. Legend of Zelda was a new-ass game. It was a new game. Y'all didn't even get a new Zelda. Oh! Y'all didn't even get a new Zelda. What you talking about? Switch 1 had the better launch. Y'all didn't even get a new Zelda. Breath of Wild came out launching with the damn system, boy. That launched with it. Y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait, boy. I mean, I guess Metroid Prime 4, but I ain't gonna lie, man. That game ain't really hitting, man. I'm sorry, man. I ain't liking it. I ain't liking Metroid Prime 4. It was for Wii U. I have it for both systems, yeah. But a lot of these 3DS owners, they did it. So, of course, they're gonna buy it. I bought it on both. I got it on Wii U and Switch. Yep. I actually like the Wii U version with the gamepad. It's pretty good. But yeah, but I'm saying, according to the 3DS owner, they... Have you played? Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I played it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, brother. It's alright. It ain't all that. I would say it's actually probably one of the worst Metroid games. Yeah. But I still gotta beat it though, so we'll have to see how everything turns out. But right now, I be getting bored of it. Oh my goodness, this freaking monster's so broken. There we go. Yeah, it's only exclusives. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The Switch, it's garbage, man. I mean, you gotta look at for what you paying for, brother. Only time will tell. I mean, and you can't be using Switch 1 games as to defend the Switch 2. We can't be doing that now. Yeah, this game is. So what you enjoying on it, Dustin? What you enjoying? Maybe you can help out Sega. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you can tell him your point of view. Yeah, I want Zelda to go back to its linear routes. I hate to say it. I like the open world with through linearity, personally, and go back to real dungeons. Why is this man so damn fast, bro? Doesn't help when his camera don't work. Did I get him? I got him. Oh, stay. Oh snap! It looked like he could still move. All right, let me get up out of here, bro. Yeah, buy game consoles, bro. Yeah, buy a game console. Still, don't let these people deter you guys. Don't let them do that. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, Dan? They need to go back to the old days, man. I'm tired of all this other crap they got now. Yeah, we need to go back to the old days, man. Oh, hold on. Actually, I think I've already came up here. Hold on. Yeah, we need the linearity back, man. But I don't know if they're gonna do that. Wait, so I gotta look at my inventory. Oh, okay, so we got a puzzle here. Yeah, get them ROMs up. That's what I'm saying, man. People, they just need to play games, man. I think people put whatever's comfortable for you. If going to PC is comfortable for you, then by all means. It should never be this serious, guys. Remember, we all just play video games. It should never be this serious. Never. Never. Oh yeah. Oh snap. Oh yeah. Oh, you talk about the paid online? Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You would get an Xbox Commodore. Is this game? Yeah, this game is on Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, Switch 2, man. I mean, it's like I really. Oh snap! I really want to like it. I think people, you know, Dustin gotta realize it's not that I want to hate the system. It's just it gives me no reason to want one. Like how the Switch 1 did, and you know, even when the Wii U came out, I still wanted the Switch. You know what I mean? Especially going from 3DS to that. You know, but Nintendo did leave home consoles though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think it's complete trash, but I'm just saying from my point. Wow, I'm doing these. Yo, you see how fast I'm doing these puzzles? Damn, I did that quick. You know? But I get you. You still get your catalog. I mean, I just wish the Switch was doing more of its own thing. You know what I mean? I just wish the Switch had more than just a Cyberpunk or something. You know what I mean? Or if the Nintendo games looked far better than the Switch 1 counterparts or something like that, besides frame rate. Yeah, like I want to see the graphics, man. You know, you got Nintendo pushing out better looking hardware, but it comes off more like a PlayStation Pro type of ordeal. They are. I know, but right now, but I'm saying, but it's not gonna want me. It's not gonna make me want the system right now. That's why I haven't got one. You know. And if the prices go up, I'm definitely not gonna get one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But I get where you're coming from. At the end of the day, I'm assuming Sega Mania, I'm assuming he got a huge catalog of games as well. You know, most Sega dudes do. We support a lot of games. But it's like, it just for me, it's just a personal choice for me. Because I look at it like, I could spend that $500 on something else. I feel like if I'm going to spend $500, I'm getting a Steam Deck, bro. I'm getting a Steam Deck. If I got to pay $500, I'm getting a Steam Deck. That's just me. That's something I've never tried. It's something I've never had. I get to play games that, you know, are not at all accessible through Xbox. I would rather get a Steam Deck. And it's free online. So that doesn't hurt either. You know? But what you got Nintendo with the memory card, $200 memory cards, $80 games ain't even on the cartridge. For real, Silent, I'm telling you, man. I just can't. I can't justify that, man. $200 memory card. I just feel like the value there is not there for me. It's just not there for me. And then I gotta pay for online on this crap. Mario Kart World, ain't that? You know that's $80. That's $80, brother. Oh, come on, Dustin. You already know this, man. Come on, Dusty Rhodes. You know this. That game $80. Now he's like, what game 80? Huh? Yeah, you know that Mario Kart World, but yeah! What? Oh, cause he got his in the bundle though, that's why. He got his in the bundle. Yeah, he got his in the bundle. That's why he don't know. He's like, hold on, $80. I didn't pay that. Hey yo, that man saved $30 off his purchase. No physical though, no physical. I would have to get the physical. And he's like, what? Yeah, that 80 smackaroonies. Mm-hmm. Dustin. Yeah, that's a lot of smackaroonies up in there, man. He like, hey, that's why I bought the bundle. Hey, you know what's great? Plus the tax. Oh yeah, don't forget the tax now. Yo, we getting up to that $100 now. About $100. Woo! Yep, I heard it's terrible, bro. I've seen so many people say I'd rather play Mario Kart 8. No way, I'd pay $80.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think that's why it's bundled. You know what I mean? I would need the physical cartridge. That is crazy, bro. Imagine the Canadian prices. That's just the US. Imagine Canada. Crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. Then you gotta pay for the online. Then you gotta do this. $200 for that for memory card. Especially if you're an adamant gamer. Hey, listen. We need to buy a lot of games. So it's like me paying $200 for some PS Vita equivalent of a memory card for a lack of game. I can't. And I can't. You know what's crazy? I can't even use my Switch 1. Nah. I'm gonna tell you why the Switch 2 sucks. I can't use my Switch. Nah. I'm gonna tell you something. Nintendo did their gamers wrong. Okay? Nintendo, when they made the Switch 2, they should have had 2 SD cards. One for Switch 1, one for Switch 2, like PS5 and Xbox. I could use a Seagate to put my PS4 games on it to take away storage from my PS5 and keep the internal for the SSD games or whatever, right? Switch, I gotta take a Switch 2 micro espresso card and use that even for my Switch 1 games. So I gotta abandon my old Switch 1 memory cards when they should be 2 slots, one for Switch 1, one for Switch 2. That's like saying for PlayStation 2 to use your PlayStation 1 memory card, you gotta pay for the PS2 one. No, you can plug up your PS1 memory card on your PS2 and play the saves through the PS2. Yo, for real serious, they did that on purpose. Like how, like they should have had two card slots. One for Switch 1, one for Switch 2. But they didn't do that, though. They didn't do it. They did not do it. They should have, though. I mean, I appreciate you agreeing with that, Dustin. But to use the Switch 1, that means most of my Switch 2 memory cards going to be used just to put my Switch 1... Oh, snap. Oh. Bruh. Oh, man. This man's still standing? Oh man, hold on. Why he moving so damn fast, bro? Like he glitching. Oh, I gotta figure out where to go because this guy I can't afford this guy chasing me through the game. Let's see. Okay, this is. Yo, I gotta get up out of here, man. It's an item. Hold on. Which item is that? It says a key to open a secret laboratory. Oh, so I had to take him out? Let me see. Did he go? Oh, he's gone. Yes. Good. I turned him into dust. That's probably why I couldn't advance. Yeah, man. The Switch 2, man. I mean, I think it's a nice... If it was 300, I would get one, of course. That'd just be me buying another Switch 1. Yeah, I turned it into pony dust. Literally, he got turned into pony dust. Only his feet was sticking out, bro. Yo. It's a pretty good game, though, man. They got some annoying segments, but it's fun. Alright, so it's either that or I gotta go all the way back. It says to the library. Name one Nintendo that had bad software. Easy, the Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy had terrible software. Are you serious? Bro, look at that. He said another one, the Philips CDI. There you go. That's 2. There's 2. More than likely, no. I'm not gonna get Soros, no. But this man said name 2, so yeah, I forgot about it. I got you with 2 already. 2. But yeah, like most Nintendo consoles have good software though. I feel like every console has. Switch 2 would be no different. I hope so. Hey man, listen, I got the Ouya, bro. I literally got the Ouya. Yo, man, I heard they shut the service off to the Ouya. Man, I literally got the Ouya. It's crazy, bro. I think I'm supposed to be going this direction if I hear monsters. PS5, of course. I think all systems have solid software. I just think it comes down to, is it worth upgrading? You get what I'm saying? I think that's the argument. Is the software worth the upgrade? And in some cases, no. You know what I mean? PS5 and Xbox Series X, I mean, unless I want the newer games, I have to upgrade, right? But in regards to Nintendo, I mean, you have to buy that system for exclusives. You have to, because if you're not buying it for anything else, then you're just wasting your money. In my personal opinion. I think I went through there. I think it's this area. No. Alright, so there's apparently there's a oh, I know where the library is at. Hold on, I just walked by it. That's where that monster was at. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're coming down to. I think we're coming down to the fact, is any of this worth upgrading? And in a lot of cases, no. I mean, Xbox PC, just with the fact they're opening up their library, is a reason for me. He said, yeah, it's called PS4 games. PS4 games! I gotta wait 5 years? It's good enough to upgrade. How about 5 years, though? We gotta wait 5... Bro! These people only getting older. 5 years? Man, man, this man acting like he leave eternally, man. That is crazy. I gotta wait 5 years for some good Switch games? Oh yeah, Alone in the Dark. Oh yeah, that game's a classic. I mean, there gotta be some form of a key item in here. They haven't released the game for a long time, bro. And you know, after Intergalactic, bro, that's all they're gonna have. I think that's everything. 5 years for some Nintendo games, bro? Seriously? Says bikes. Yeah, that is true though too, Zim. That is true. That is true. Trying to think. Oh, so there's another key. Alright, so how am I supposed to get in there then? I'm assuming I need that.
other side. I gotta make sure I look around just in case I don't forget nothing. Because it could just be well hidden and I don't know where it's at. Oh, can we see? I think there's a mantle over here. Alright, that's nothing. Yeah, just trying to figure out where to go sometimes. So there has to be something or somewhere I'm supposed to go. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, okay. You see, so you see these things here, right? So I gotta find a way. Okay, I see. Okay, okay, I got it. To get the other one. So there's obviously another keyhole. It's got to be in the other room. It's got to be in the library. It's not there. Probably got to be one of these things here. Some newspapers. You'd think it'd be here though. Can't be anywhere else. Man, that's weird. So I gotta get that other the other rock or egg or whatever. Let me see, games that have you ever played? Oh yeah, that's what Blue Stinger. That's one of my favorite games. Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite games, man. Blue Stinger. You know, there was supposed to be a Red Stinger, but the guy unfortunately died before he could develop it. It was supposed to be a sequel to that. Ah, man. Same thing with Carrier as well. It was supposed to be a sequel to that as well. Man. Yeah, it's a really good game, bro. Blue Stinger. One of my favorite games for Dreamcast, bro. Oh, yeah. Amazing game, bro. I like how you could just buy stuff out of the vending machine and stuff. You know, I liked that game because it's like it has so many things going on. It did. Yeah, Dreamcast was amazing, man. The stuff that they was doing with that console, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, my jaw dropped, bro. I didn't think nothing could be better than this. Shenmue hands up. Yeah, Shenmue, bro. Like, I think people don't realize from going from 64 to PlayStation 1 to Dreamcast was so massive, bro.
I was like, yo, this is surreal, bro. Like, I've never. And then even seeing the Soul Calibur being improved, I was like, yo, what is this? I was like, this is ridiculous, man. This is getting out of hand. He says, bet you don't remember. Let me see. He said, I bet you don't remember how to reset it. To reset it? I used to just, I probably don't. I used to just turn it off, but you gotta tell me though. Was it the controller? I think it was the control. No, I think I remember. It was the controller. Like you had to hit all buttons in the controller. I think so. Let's see if I was right though. Like you hit all the buttons on the controller. I think that's where we resetted it. Yeah, it's funny because they didn't have a reset button. Yo, Sega's crazy, bro. It didn't. But I think that's how you did it, right? You hit all the buttons. Ah, the memory. I knew it. Uh-huh. I knew I wasn't stupid. Let's go. Uh-huh. I had to go back as far to my childhood to be like, hold on, how did we used to? Oh yeah, that's how we did it. Cause we used to run the bootleg games, and we had to do that to operate the menu. So when we put the bootleg games in, you would have to reset it, like with the reset configuration thing, and that's how you would get the bootleg games to play on it. I had thousands of Sega. Yo, my dad had these discs of 1,000 games of Genesis, 1,000 Super Nintendo games, and we would play it, man. Me and my cousin, we was like, what, bro? That's probably when I started exposing myself to all these games, man. Well, even before then, but I was like, yo, we used to play the X-Men 2 Clone Wars. Yo, that game was fire, bro. I swear it was some of the best 2 years of my life, bro. Best, I swear, man. I like, bro, I felt like I was living in that era forever. Oh, 2K with the Randy Moss. Oh yeah. It's so crazy to me because when the Dreamcast came out, bro, I felt like 5 years of my life passed. I've never had a period in my life where I had that much fun with a gaming console. I thought 5 years of my life went with how good that console was, bro. Dynamite Cop, bro, it was just fun after fun. We used to sit over at the screen, play these games. Oh man, some of my best times, man. I would never forget it. Yeah, it did, the VMUs. Yep. I used to like it for Resident Evil because it'll tell you, you know how people pause the game to see their health? You could see it from the VMU. I thought that was so amazing, bro. You could literally see the health on the VMU. I thought that was incredible. I really did. I thought that was amazing. Too bad we don't get nothing like that anymore. Those are the good old days. I don't know where this freaking egg is. Yeah, Code Veronica, man, that game was peak. Yeah, it was peak. Oh yeah, it was peak. One of my favorites. That was another good game on Dreamcast, and then it got ported over to PS2. It didn't come to Xbox; it came to GameCube. That was such a good time for gaming. And you know, the 64 and the PS1 was still at its peak too. You know, the only console I didn't really like when I first got it was the PS2. I didn't like the PS2 when I first got it. That was one console I did not like. Let's see. I don't. Something with this damn egg. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Code Veronica is very challenging. Yo, you know, some people, they actually locked themselves in the game because what they did with Claire initially, they didn't leave no supplies for Chris Redfield when he comes in. Legacy of the Eggs. Bruh, for real. I can't even get it. Ugh. I don't know if they want me to backtrack. I've been up this way. Let me backtrack. Maybe they want me to backtrack up this way, because... Oh, yeah, the ammo limit? That's what made the game engaging. You know what I mean? So when Resident Evil decided to do the opposite, in my eyes, it kind of ruined the game for what it is. Personally. Alright, so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go all the way back. All the way back. And if not, I'll restart the checkpoint, because it could be one of those aspects. Yeah. No, nothing. Nada. Yeah, more than likely it'll be something very similar to the to 8. You know what I mean? It should be a good game on Switch too, though. It's nice to see that Nintendo's getting those games, like actual rightful ports. You know, I feel like the only ones keeping indie survival horror alive is the indies. Yeah, I might have to restart load checkpoint, because this for some reason this doesn't make sense at all. Like what? Oh, I gotta do these eggs again? Oh no. Bruh. Don't tell me I gotta do this crap again. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Bro, I'm getting tired of these damn eggs, man. I might have to look up a video later on, because I really don't know what am I supposed to do. Oh no, he's dusted. Let me see. Well, something bugging out, because... Let me see. Okay, so I have the eggs on me. See, like something's just acting. Okay. Notes updated. Okay. Oh, there we go. The notes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that wasn't working before the notes. Oh, there we go. Okay. You think the key would be here, bro? Should I look up? I don't know. Maybe I should look. Why is it not working here?
Smasher. You think it would be here though, right? I might have to look up a video, guys. It'd be funny if they expect me to read all the damn notes. I think Xbox. We'll see though. Things can change. At least for right now. I definitely know it ain't Sony. That's for sure. It'll be Nintendo before it be PlayStation. PlayStation. I don't know, man. I'm so disappointed in that company, man. I am so disappointed. Nah. Yeah, GTA 6, man. That's gonna take over everything. Bro, what is up with this? Oh, man. I'm about to figure. Alright, guys. I might have to put a thing on this game and then come back to it later. And I'll probably have it done by the next time because I know you guys are gonna get... I don't get it. Let me see. Maybe I should find some objects associated. I'm just trying to see what the hell this could be. No? Alright, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?